Good evening. Thanks for looking in tonight. I'm Morella Porter. We're glad you chose Fox 10 News. Days after Governor Kay Ivey urged school systems across the state to prepare for a return to in-person learning, we're talking to Alabama's top education leader, Superintendent Eric Mackey, about their hopes for 2021. Navigating the COVID-19 pandemic, Governor Kay Ivey and Superintendent Eric Mackey hoping to get students across Alabama back on a familiar path as soon as January 2021.
It could be, we hope, in January, February, March.
Dr. Mackey says it's all dependent on how the pandemic pans out, but it's a race against the clock, fearing some kids are slipping through the cracks.
We are very concerned about learning loss at least for the students who are not enrolled in school as far as we know.
Dr. Mackey says more than 9,700 fewer students were enrolled statewide this school year compared to last. He says it's possible some are being homeschooled or put in private school, but that's not the case for all.
What we found is the vast majority just did not go to school the first 9 weeks, and that is very concerning to us.
While some educators are excelling in the virtual realm, it has not been ideal across the board.
It's a learning curve. They're having to learn, and so they're having a more difficult time delivering instruction virtually than in person.
At this point, remote learning has been key for some school districts trying to get a grip on COVID. In Baldwin County, Superintendent Eddie Tyler considering delaying students' physical return to school by a week following Christmas break, spending it online instead, averting a potential COVID crisis. While Mobile County Public Schools say they have a flexible plan to move completely to remote learning if needed, monitoring COVID numbers closely. Despite their push for in-person learning, Dr. Mackey says ultimately it remains a local decision.
There's no move for us to remove local control from those superintendents. We just are encouraging them and working with them as best we can to get everybody back in the classroom.